Well, Gerry, obviously, it's important to get out there and get one of your guys going, Trevor Cooney. And when you saw him make those three early on, what does that kind of do for you as a coach to open things up a little bit for that backcourt?
Yeah, it was huge. When Trevor makes shots, he makes us a different team. And, I thought that he's been on the verge of breaking out. He set some really good practices. He shot the ball extremely well in workouts. I thought it was just a matter of time. And tonight I thought we did a good job of really getting him shots. If you get him early shots, he makes them early. If you got to the free throw line early, it helps. It helps to see the basketball go in. And as a shooter, once you see it go in, it's nice. You feel good and you get that rhythm. And we've all seen when he gets going what he's capable of. So from a team standpoint, he makes us different. He makes us different when he makes plays and makes shots. You're a completely different basketball team offensively, and to do it early on in the game was a big part for us.
He's the outside-in type of player instead of inside-out, where his comfort, once he starts hitting a couple threes, you'll see him go inside more, see him take those short-range jumpers. How important is it for him to have that confidence right now? Because obviously when you struggle, it's easier for him to get down, but he always seems to have that mentality the next one's going in.
Yeah, he should. Great shooters always do. And you have to have the mentality of I'm going to continue to shoot shots that I normally should make. If they don't go in, they don't go in, but I'm continuing to shoot them. And that's good for your offense. It's the best thing for our team. We struggled at times to manufacture points if he's not scoring. So we know what he does for us offensively when he does score. So just a great performance by him, something that we're going to have to piggyback on. But, this has kind of been in the works. I've seen him over the last 2 or 3 weeks where the ball seems like it's coming off right. He's had some great workouts, again, like I said. And anytime we get him playing at that level, it's such a big help for our team.
You've obviously been out there for Syracuse before, and you have your positive moments, but you also have moments where there is a little bit of a slump. How do you take somebody like Trevor Cooney and get him out of something like that? Because even when you're getting clean looks, sometimes they're just not falling down. So how do you kind of get somebody off of that?
Yeah, it happens. It happens where you're going to go in slumps. You're not going to make everything. You're going to go in stretches where you really struggle. It happens. It's happened to the best shooters. I think the biggest thing is to stay involved in the game. Am I playing great defense? Am I making a few plays off the bounce? Can I get to the free throw line and manufacture a couple? And for the most part, he's been able to do a few of those things. Certainly defensively, he's always been a good player for us. It's one thing you saw with Andy Rauten's development when he came in. He was a shooter and he turned into a heck of a basketball player. We've kind of seen Trevor as he's matured and gotten better over the last few years. He's starting to add to his game. And that's what this is about. It's about getting better every year, adding something else. When you don't do what your strength is, the best to its ability in a certain game, can I impact the game in other areas? And that's the process he's in right now.
When you look at the fact that 12 guys get to be out there on the floor and on the starting 5 gets to get a break, how important is that? Because you know what it's like to go through the NCAA tournament. You got to play 6 games if you're going to win them all. How important is it to get that rest that you don't typically get in the tournament?
Yeah, and we saw what kind of battle Dayton and Ohio State were in. Just right down to the wire. Dayton's different. They go so deep in the bench. They play 12 on any given night, which is incredible. But it is important. It is important for this stage of the year to get a little bit of rest and feel good about your legs. And, we're going to have a battle. That's for sure. Every game you go into in this thing isn't going to be easy. And I think the fact that we won big and we got everybody involved and able to play on the court, I think that helps team chemistry. I think it's a feel-good thing when we leave here feeling good about our team. And certainly feeling good going into a really good opponent late.
And lastly, Ron Patterson got in. He said if he was going to get in, he was going to shoot it. So he made 2 of them. What can you say about that?
I love his confidence. Of all the things that Buzz brings to the table, I love the fact that how self-confident he is. I think that's such a great attribute, such a great skill. Not everybody has that. For him to step on the court after sitting there and not playing for a long time, not just in this game, but in the season, and go out there and have the confidence that I'm going to go out and I'm going to take a shot, but I'm going to make them. And I love that about him. That's why I recruited him. That's why I love him. I think he's got that it factor because he thinks he's a really good player. And a lot of times that's how it starts. And the next stage of his development is the doing whatever it takes to get on the court aspect of it. If he continues to work the way he's started to, this kid could be a really good offensive player for sure.